जटाटवी गलज्ज जल प्रवाह पाविस्थले कलेवलम्बलम्बितं भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकं डमड्डमड्डमड्डमन्निनादवड्डवरवयं चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु न शिवा शिवा। जटाकटाह सम्भ्रमभ्रमन्निलिम्ब निर्झरी विलोलवीचि वल्लरी विराजमानमुद्धनी गद्द गद्द गज्ज वल्ललाट पट्ट पावके किशोर चन्द्रशेखरे रति प्रदक्षिणा मम। धराधरेन्द्र नंदनी विलास बंधु बंधुरस्फुरत्तिगंत संतति प्रमोदमान मानसे कृपा कटाक्ष धोरणी निरुद्ध दुर्धरापदी कटिदिगंबरे मनो विनोद में तु अंतरे। जटाभुजंग पिंगल स्फुरत्प्रणामणि प्रभा कदंकं गदफलिप्त दिग्वधूमुखे मदाद सिंधुरस्व तत्त्वगुत्तरीय मेदुरे मन विनोद मदवतं विभर्तभूत भर्तरे। ललाट चतुरज्वलध्वनञ्जया सुलिङ्गभानु पीतपञ्चसायकं नमन्नलिम्पनायकं सुदामयूखलेख्या विराजमान शेखरं महकपालि सम्पदे शिरो जटालमस्तुना। सहस्रलोचन प्रभत्त शेषलेख शेखरः प्रसूनि धूलि धोरणी विदूषणान्द्रिपीठभो भुजङ्गराजमालया निबद्ध जाट जूटकः श्रिये चिराय जायतं चकोर बन्धु शेखरा। कराल भाल पट्टे गद्ध 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 गज्ज वल्ल धञ्जया उदेगित प्रचण्ड पञ्चसायके धराधरेन्द्र नन्दनी कुचाग्र चित्र पत्रक प्रकल्पनेक शिल्पिनी त्रिलोचने रति मम। नवीन मेध मंडली निरुद्ध दुर्धरस्वरकुहूनि शीर्तिनी तमः प्रबन्ध बद्ध गन्धरा निलिम्प निर्झरीधर स्तुनोद कृत्त सुन्दरा किला निधान बन्धुरा श्रियं जगद्धुरन्धरा। प्रफुल्ल नील पंकज प्रपंच कालिम प्रभावलंब कंठ कंदली रुचि प्रलब्ध कंदरम पुरच्छिदं पुरच्छिदं भवच्छिदं मगच्छिदं गजच्छिदाद कच्छिदं तमन्त कच्छिदं भजे। अखर्व सर्व मंगला कला कदम्ब मंजरी रसप्रवाह माधुरी मृजंबणा मधुप्रदं स्मरान्तकं पुरान्तकं भवान्तकं मखान्तकं गजान्तकान्तकान्तकं तमन्तकान्तकं भजे। जयस्तवद्भुजङ्गमश्वसद् विनिर्गमत्क्रं हृत्क्रालभालहव्यवामिद्यमिद्यमिद्वनं मिदङ्गतुङ्गमङ्गलध्वनि क्रमः प्रवर्ततः प्रचण्डताण्डवः शिवा। चित्रकल्पयो भुजङ्गमक्तिकर्षजो गरिष्ठरत्नरुष्टयो सहद्विपक्ष पक्षयो तृणारविन्द चक्षुषः प्रजामहि महेन्द्रयो सम्प्रवर्तिकः कदा सदा शिवं भजाम्यहम्। निलिम्प निर्झरी निकुञ्जकोटरेव संविमुक्त दुर्मते सदा शिरस्थमञ्जलिं वहन् विलोललोललोचनूललामभाललग्नकाश्यवेति मन्त्रमुच्चरन् कदा सुखी भवाम्यहम् निलिम्पनाथ नागरी कदम्ब मालिकान् निगुम्फ निर्भर शरन् मधुष्णिका मनोहरा कनोतु नो मनो मुदं विनोदनी महानिशं पराश्रिय परं पदं तदङ्गयत्वशाञ्चया प्रचण्डवाडनल्प्रभा शुप्रचारिणी महाष्टसिद्धकामिनी जनबहूत जल्पन् विमुक्तिवामलोचना विवाहकालघ्निच्वेति मन्त्रभूषणा जगज्जियाय जायता इदमेत्तमेवमुत्तमोत्तमं स्तवं पठन् स्मरन् ब्रुवन्रो विशुद्धिमेति सन्ततं हरे गुरो सुभक्तिमाश्रयाति नन्यथा गतिं विमोहनं हि देहिनं शिशङ्करस्य चिन्तना
We are bringing glimpses of temples visited by His Holiness Paramahamsa Sri Nityananda and his devotees from around the world on their visits to the following temples in Tamil Nadu. The Ranganatha Swami Temple, Sri Rangam, the foremost and the most important of the 108 Divya Desam Vishnu temples. Jambukeshwar Temple, Tiruvannaikaval, the famous Shiva temple representing the element of water, and the famous Mariamman temple in Samayapuram near Tiruchirappalli.
The Gomata Puja is being offered every day in Adi Kailash, Bengaluru Adinam. Being involved with the cows and worshipping them is a very powerful seva that helps us to complete our inner violence. The overpowering, caring, and enriching biomemory of the cows enters our inner space and fills us with the eternal bliss. On the third day of Chaitra Navaratri, devotees gathered in Omanadinam to celebrate the happening of Durga Devi. Toronto Adinam also performed Abhishekam to Devi on this auspicious day. On the third day of Chaitra Navaratri, we worship Devi as goddess Chandragandha. She is responsible of driving away the spirits troubling her devotees with the sound of the moon bell present on her forehead.
Awakening. 21 days to rewrite your future. 25th March to 14th April. Kalpatru Yoga. Manifest your reality. Every Sunday, online and at Nityananda Centers worldwide. Mahasadashivoham. Taking you to the next level of consciousness. 31st March to 30th.
नित्यानन्देश्वर महासदाशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि आदिशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all of you. Devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, everyone sitting with us all over the world. With my love and respects. I'll expand on physics of Guru-disciple relationship. Guru, Linga and Sangha in Hindu tradition. Understand from this idea, Guru, Linga and Sangha, Buddha evolved Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, idea of Buddha is from the Agamas, Guru, Linga and Sangha. The physics of Guru-disciple relationship. I should say Ramakrishna is the best example of physics of Guru-disciple relationship. Understand? The very bhavana, attitude built is physics. The power. When he decided to be Hanuman for Rama, his body changed into Hanuman. When he decided to be Rudraganya for Krishna, in Vaishnava tradition, the Rudraganya is called Dasi. In Shaivite tradition, Rudraganya. Please understand the word Dasi not in the way you understand now. The word Dasi should not be equated to prostitute. No. In modern day, many people use the word Dasi to abuse Hindu gods and Hindu tradition with the context of prostitute. But here, the word Dasi is not used in the context of prostitute. The same word may be used, but the context should be looked in. Understand? Can we talk? Relationship starts. We need to talk. Relationship ends. Both words may look same, but context is different. Can we talk? We need to talk. So, Dasi, difference. So when he decided to become Dasi for Krishna, he practiced Dasabhava in two levels. One for Krishna and one for Devi. Devi Sakhi. He wanted to become the Sakhi of Devi. Understand, his body became women. His whole physique means he developed female organs. He started having periods without any surgery, gender change. Without any chemical addition, gender change. Understand? No modern day science and psychology can understand the sacredness and powerfulness of Sri Ramakrishna. Bloody fellows who wants to destroy Hinduism can go on abusing, but we don't care about all that. Understand, Hinduism is personal religion. It cannot be destroyed. Listen. Hindu tradition is the only religion which has no programming, because it is personal discovery religion. Understand, anybody who starts questioning Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat, means self, universe, God. Anybody who starts questioning personally stumble upon Hindu tradition. It is personal discovery religion. It is personal religion. It is not social programming religion. You ask any Hindu, where are you given initiation when you are young? No, nowhere, nobody is given. Little bit of teaching we used to have, not programming. Teaching, that also is not there now. And the most funny thing is, all the tools required for programming is monopolism. Completely, we have no idea about monopolism. Anything I am using will not be same for any other mutt. Anything I am using, whether the throne I am sitting, or the staff I am holding, or the cup I am having, or the thought currents I am teaching. Understand, standardizing, packaging is fundamental thing required for programming. For example, all extended stay in America, if you enter, including the perfume is controlled. When you enter the reception, extended stay America is a hotel chain. Extended stay America hotel chains, if you enter, the perfume is controlled. The smell is controlled. Any extended stay America, you walk in, you will have the same smell. Not just furniture, whether the snow falling weather of New York and New Jersey, or the hot weather of California in Los Angeles, or the Houston, Ohio, anywhere you enter into extended stay of America, you will have the same smell in their reception. Not just room temperature, room perfume is controlled. That kind of a standardization is required for franchising and programming to run a global brand. Hinduism is Hinduism absolutely does not even know this idea. I can say in a way Hinduism is completely anti. Anti-standardization. The Agama gives such wide variety of options, it almost denies the standardization. Understand? Bhavana, context, building your reality is what I call personalized religion. Your attitude, building your physicality, your attitude, building your physics. Sadashiva gives multiple options. You just want to apply only the Shivagana Vesha. Nothing else you want to do. That also he gives a place. You want to be so integrated. Your integrity literally drills your body and rebuilds a new body. He gives place and technique, methodology for that also. Physics of Guru-disciple relationship is the integrity to Guru should literally build your body by remembering and breathing. You should literally build your body to be with him the way you want to serve him or associated with him. When Ramakrishna decided to become the Sakhi of Kali, he just became female body. I don't know how many can understand the kind of a integrity and strength of God. See, Hinduism is such a personal religion. That is why anybody who understands religion only from the context of society cannot understand Hinduism. That is why the Abrahamic religion people could not understand what we are. They just branded us based on geography. They could not brand us based on ideology. They were not able to grasp what is going on here. What is going on? So they just branded us into geography-based word, Hindu. I should say, Sanatana Dharma is totality of millions and millions and millions of personalized, in a way even secret, sacred path of enlightenment traveled by billions and kept alive through the Guru Parampara, Guru Sishya Sampradaya. This only can be the rough definition of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Nothing else. It's a personalized, in a way, sacred secret. Understand? Even if thousands receive mantra, every one receives individually from me. There is no mob here. Understand? There is no mob. Everyone comes individually and gets the touch. Mob cannot be initiated. Only a being can be initiated. Everyone complains about, oh, Hinduism doesn't have collective prayer. Fool! Prayer is private life with God. Prayer is private life with God. I am repeating, prayer is private life with God. You want to do together? All right. All these sounds you need to make your own meaning out of it. All these sounds should be later on interpreted by people on. Prayer is private life with God. Hey, when Sadashiva happened in my life, in the form of Guru, even he did not give me like a cookie cutter cut and paste type. He wrote software customized to me. There was no fitting me into the shoes. Shoe was stitched for me. It was personalized. See, instruction may be sometimes given for few people together, but every Atma Linga given to you is personally energized for your energy. It is personalized. Atma Murti. Your relationship with Sadashiva. The integrity Ramakrishna demonstrated, I tell you, when you fall in love, you will make the other person the way you wanted him or her. Even if that person does not want to become that. The power of love is that. When Ramakrishna fell in love with Kali deity, he made the deity alive by his love. He breathed life into it, and she started breathing. And she is still breathing. I tell you, at least for me, she breathed 6 times. 6 times I tried to put the thread near her nose. All 6 times it moved. All 6 times it moved. Till now, 6 times I tried on the deity where Ramakrishna worshipped Dakshineshwar Kali. 6 times I have tried. All 6 times. Understand, the thread moved properly down and up, down and up, down and up. Systematic breathing. A very systematic breathing. And I have done enough of pranayama. A person a female body whose third eye is awakened, how the person's breathing will be. That clear programmed breathing, rhythmic breathing. Understand? Of course, I neither have a video nor have any other evidence to produce. But there are many of my disciples who take my word as their apta pramana. For them I am talking. For their sake I am putting it on record. Understand, Ramakrishna was real, Ramakrishna was true, and he was not false or he was not cooked up story. He was real, he is real. Actually, I should not even use the word was. The was meaning has no, the word was has no meaning in the life of incarnations, because the trail they leave stays forever in the consciousness. Intensity is continuity in that plane. There is no intensity getting lost. Intensity is continuity. The absoluteness of Ramakrishna's love, power, purity, all of them are true. Whoever takes my word as apta pramana, for all of you I am telling. Understand, life goes on manifesting its physics on you. Every day, either you become tired, bored, dull, sick, or inspired, evolved, superconscious, and excited. But something is becoming physics of your life. What kind of a thought current you inhale, what kind of a life you invoke, what kind of a joy you manifest, or what kind of an understanding you build every day. that is going to become your physics. If you decide, I am going to build Sadashiva's temple, your muscles will automatically grow, become strong enough to move the stones and build it. It's not just physical strength alone. Everything, whether intelligence required or the personality required, everything. End of the day, manifesting the physical strength and structure and life. If Ramakrishna could manifest a completely different gender body itself, can't we manifest just the muscles and intelligence required for what we need to do? Physics of the Guru-disciple relationship, the second component. First component I already gave in the last satsang, living with him, uncompromising. Vata Varana is mandatory. Whoever, whether first class AC, second class AC, or second class, or third class, or unreserved, or toilet attached to the train, somehow, if you are holding on to it, you will reach the destination. How you go does not matter after you reach where you are supposed to reach. Some went as Srimahans, some went as Mahans, some went as Tanedars, some went as Chandalas, stuck. But everyone reached Kailasa. The whole Sangha reaches Kailasa, understand? Physics. Physics. The second point in the physics, listen carefully. You may say, no, nowadays the internet is there, we are aware everywhere. Anytime you are available through two-way video conferencing, we watch all the satsang. Yes, but still there are millions which cannot be transmitted through the internet. Millions of things happens only in the breathing space. As I said, I am not able to pack the Bhagashastra food every day and send to you, wherever you are. Still that is not yet happening. Nothing can be compared to living with him. That's the first and foremost. Second, integrity to the level that bhavana, intention becomes reality. Understand? Intensity and integrity of the intention to the level it becomes reality is the second point of the physics. Physics of Guru-disciple relationship. Intensity and integrity to the intention. I wanted to remind, no disciple should be driving and watching the satsang. No, if you are driving, don't watch satsang. If somebody else is driving, then you can watch. If you are driving, don't watch satsang live. Because I am too powerful, I'll just get your whole attention and you will not be attending to the road. Then I have to be attending to your road everywhere. Brahmacharya idea itself is not given to you to achieve some goal, to train your ability to be intense. Understand? The first 25 years of Brahmacharya is not given to you as a goal or you are expected to achieve something. It was given to you to intensify your intention and integrity. When you just go against your hormones and chemicals, the kind of a strength you build, intensity you build is extraordinary. It's for that Brahmacharya vow is given. Consciously deciding, concluding, and with tyaga making it happen. That's all is the second step for physics of Guru-disciple relationship. Come to conscious conclusions without compromising. When you are clean, fresh, alive. Once you come to conclusion, after that, it's all about only tyaga. Understand? You can only have two mental setup. Why me? Or I have decided to do tyaga. Don't think why me is only for the poor fellows. No. Most powerful beings on the planet Earth, whether politically or economically, even all of them will have that. Why me? Only one person who decides, my conscious conclusion, everything else is tyaga. only that person liberates himself from this why me. I tell you, this is one of the secret of my energy. Whoever claims Boost is secret of my energy never drinks. In there, when they grew up, Boost was not even there. All this is stupidity. With all my integrity, I tell you the secret of my energy. Secret of my energy is from the beginning I know. I have consciously decided, with my conscious decision and conclusion, I am proceeding. Everything comes in on the way. Good or bad, I deal it only with one attitude, Tyaga. Tyaga. Now it is all about Tyaga, over. Once you come to a conscious conclusion and decision about what need to be done, everything, good or bad, comes on the way. Should be dealt only with understanding of Tyaga. That's it. That's it. After that, no question of pleasant. It is all only the question of right. No question of pleasant. It is all only about right. If you look for pleasant, you will die with this pattern of why me forever. The only weapon which can frighten Yama, death, is Tyaga. Nachiketa had that one weapon, Tyaga. Yamadharma got shaken. Yamadharma got shaken. Understand, the rope of Pasa can be burnt only by Tyaga fire. Anybody who has cognized Tyaga as a logical, strategic, possible, powerful cognition. Understand? Logical, strategic, possible, powerful cognition. You may think it is logical, but I don't know whether it's a strategy for my life. You may think, no, it's logical and strategic, but is it possible for me? If you have come to the conclusion it is logical, it's the best strategy, and it is possible, I tell you, then nobody can put you in suffering. Your stability. What is mantra? Stability of your conscious conclusions, which cannot be shaken by any complexities and complications, because you are protecting it by Tyaga. That is what is mantra. And I tell you, on that mantramaya simhasana only Sadashiva sits. If the water is frozen, it becomes ice cube. You can sit on it, dance on it, play on it, but not on the water. Same way, your thought currents, your conscious conclusions, conscious decisions, if they are protected by your tyaga, hey, I have come to the conclusion, it cannot be melted. My tyaga will protect it. Then Sadashiva sits on it. Conscious conclusions and decisions frozen and protected by tyaga makes your intentions into reality. Yesterday I was moved by the story of Rudraganya Vellayammal in Srirangam. They took me around and showed me the whole temple and told so many stories. This story, Rudraganya Vellayammal, she was the Rudraganya of Srirangam Ranganatha temple. Because it's a Vaishnava temple, I should use the word Dasi and understand the right context. Not as prostitute. She was the Dasi of the Ranganatha temple. At the time there was Muslim invasion. And as usual, these violent fellows destroying temples and looting the gold and killing the spiritual leaders, and bloodshed on everywhere all over India. The commander was leading the barbaric army. It is not an organized army, it's a destruction. So, it's a barbaric army. She strategized, seduced him, took him to the top of the temple tower in the lust play, pushed him from the tower and killed, and jumped and committed suicide. I can't fathom her tyaga, understand? She stands tall as this Vellayammal tower. Even if there is somebody who's a descendant, I will do Pada Puja to her, to them. Strategizing, courage, ready to sacrifice the life to protect the Guru. Understand? All this tyaga is great as long as your next meal is assured. Everything is going smooth. But here, life, she killed him. You may think, why she should have committed suicide? Understand? If she gets caught and they torture her and get Ramanuja's name out of her mouth, they may arrest him. To protect him, she wants to declare very clearly, buck stops with me. It cannot go to my master. I thought, if Ramanuja can inspire and produce a personalities like Vellayamma, I tell you, he is an incarnation. What a personality he would have been if he can command, understand, ability to convert the love into tyaga is the power of charisma of the leader. The definition of charisma is ability to convert somebody's love into tyaga. In this definition, if I see, I tell you, most charismatic being, Ramanuja. That is why when the temple Stanigar asked me that they apply the saffron on his body, now in next few days they are going to do it. He wanted me to contribute. I said, tell me the whole money, how much totally you need for the whole thing. He said, maybe 15,000. I said, I gave 20,000. I said, every part of the saffron you are going to apply, let me be that. Let me sit on his body in the form of saffron and enjoy him and his charisma. What a personality he would have been if he can command this kind of a tyaga. Now I am looking at both the tyaga of Vellayammal and the ability to command the tyaga, both. When a child is born, the child and the mother both are praised. Same way, I am looking at both. The whole happening. God. And I tell you, a woman believing you are integrated only will generate tyaga in her. And if she believes he is integrated, living so closely around him, then what kind of an integrity would have radiated? If you are married, you will understand my statement. Only if the woman believes you are integrated, she manifests tyaga. Understand? The most secret chamber of her heart is tyaga. She does not open that part of her to you unless she is thoroughly convinced about your integrity. I tell you, Ramanuja would have been literally living Ranganatha. That is the reason he was able to open that most secret chamber of a woman's heart, which is tyaga. The most valuable thing you will get from a woman is not sex. The highest thing you will get from a woman, highest thing you can invoke in a woman is tyaga. If Ramanuja was able to invoke that in her, God, what kind of a personality you would have been? His body is still alive. Actually, he was alive. His heart was still functioning. Yesterday I saw. His internal organs are still alive. They are not functioning as your internal organs are functioning, but they are all alive. You are smiling. When I gave that money, first thing I thought, I could not hug you, at least in the form of this saffron. Let me hug you. I was actually so happy he asked money for that. He said, I am only going to apply. Then immediately I thought, oh God, if you are only going to do, then I don't have a second thought. I thought he's asking me to contribute to somebody. Somebody will do it or don't do it, who knows. He said, I am only going to do it, it's my responsibility. I said, oh God, I was so happy he asked money for that. Everything else I spent is dana. This was my passion, love affair. I know tradition, I cannot step, I cannot put my body, or I cannot get into Garbha Mandir. But of course, I have my own farm and I went and hugged, that is different. Physically I cannot, because there is a tradition and it need to be respected, and I was very clear. I even told these fellows, no question of photography, videography, wherever it is banned. All the traditions of the temple which we are visiting should be highly revered and respected. The rules and regulations, how we expect people to follow the rules, same way, that's all. When we go there, we should be integrated to that. Some fellows our guys were trying to take photographs and I was not happy about it. I am not okay with it. Breaking these rules and traditions, no, I am not okay with it. Whatever is the integrity of that place should be maintained. So I could not step in to go and hug him, but I hugged him in my own way and I felt he accepted my hug. Why? See, if the temple Stanigar has asked donation for anything else also, I would have given. They said, please give something for Annadan Swamiji. I did not even think second time. I told, give for Annadan. You will be shocked. I was giving multiple thousands as dana. I did not even look second time. But when I gave for Annadan, I took enough receipts. I said, count the receipts properly. I'll do dana, but I will not allow corruption. If they asked money for any purpose, I would have been happy. I would have given as a dana. But when he asked for this, I was just so moved. He said 15,000. I said, give 20,000. Not only I gave, and this is the exact mood I had. Let me hug you, at least in this form. So whoever did not come yesterday with me, all of you make another one trip. Go and have darshan of his body. Understand, it is his DNA. It's not a joke. Understand, only this stupid dash Vedantis don't believe in all these DNA radiates power and all that. In reality, it radiates power. DNA matters. So everyone who has not come yesterday and had darshan of his body, go, organize a trip, and maybe in next few days, go and have darshan. See him through your third eye. You will see he is sitting. He is sitting and smiling, radiating. And any prayer you offer, just he responds. He gives his tathastu. His Atmamurti is still there. The Kanchi Varada Swami, Kanchi Varadarajar, whom he worshipped. See, he was born in Sriperumbudur, so naturally, Kanchi Varadar is the first connection. Like me, how many temples, how many Shiva names I may hear. But Arunachala is Arunachala. Still, my Atmamurti is Arunachala only. Understand? Same way, his Atmamurti, Varadaraja Swami, he might have built Ranganatha temple, but his Atmamurti is Varadaraja Swami only. Same way, I may build Nityanandeshwara Mahasadashiva Devasthana, but my Atmamurti will continue to be Arunajaleshwara. That nothing can be done. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's all. Actually, I wanted to go and hug. I know. But I cannot do as a tradition. I have to revere the tradition. So I just stood. Like how Vyasa describes that Gopika want to run to see Krishna, but the mother-in-law and sister-in-law both are sitting on the doorstep. She stood on the doorstep itself without crossing the doors. Same way, I know the priests are all there, so I stopped in the doorsteps. So when he asked money for that, I was just moved. I felt Acharya accepted my love, and actually this form which you are seeing is a shrunk form. He was at least 60% more than this form. It was, because all the water content is taken out, he is only now 40%. His original form was at least 60% extra than this. I can show you the pictures. This was not taken by us. Somebody else took it and published. It's available in the internet. This is the form. So it is only 40% of originally what he was. The original form. Because all the water content has dried up. Now the form is in this shape. I was so happy that they preserved it, protected it. So beautiful. You don't need any more evidence other than Vellayammal to establish the credibility and incarnationhood of Ramanuja. Everything else is a bonus. Just with Vellayammal's story, it's all over. If he is able to command, invoke Tyaga, understand, sex is skin deep. When the skin changes, skin color changes, shape and size of the skin changes, it changes. Tyaga is the most innermost secret chamber of a woman. If he was able to invoke that, provoke that, a woman, the kind of the integrity he would have radiated, the kind of the trust he has commanded. I can visualize the whole scene. There are artists, if you give the one hair, they can paint the whole personality. Like that, this one incident is enough. I can visualize the whole Vaikuntha. How that Paramapada or the Bhuloka Vaikuntha would have been when he was in the body. I can paint the whole Srirangam, how it would have been when he was in the body. Even now he's in the body, when the body was operating in normal plane. We have a branch in Trichy. We have not yet constructed. We should construct, and I think just like how I am trying to send every one of you to Tiruvannamalai and Madurai, I should add Trichy also into our education trips. If the priests were not there, I would have actually went and hugged. Of course, nobody will imagine I was feeling that way when I was. And I have to follow the tradition. We have to. If I cross the boundary, then everyone will cross, and how the body has to be protected and preserved for the generation to come and have darshan and enjoy the what are sacred relics of sacred sentiments. If Jnanapada, knowledge, is bones of Hinduism, devotion is the flesh of Hinduism. The sacred sentiments are the flesh of Hinduism. This Vellakkopuram stands tall, declaring the Tyaga, of a Rudraganya. Or I should say Dasi, because in Vaishnava tradition the word Rudraganya is not used, it's only Dasi. Ramanuja Dasis, Ranganatha Dasis, Tyaga. And the personality who is able to provoke that Tyaga, gosh. Inspiration and intensity and continuity. Intensity and continuity. Earlier once when I went, I have seen the nail and all. This time I could not see the nails because the vastra, the clothes they have put on him was covered. Last time they moved the clothes and showed the nail and all. His literal actual body, no doubt. It's actually millions of people's devotion, sacred sentiments, gets personified and stands as the Ranganatha temple. It is not just a stone structure, understand? It's a monument built on sacred sentiments. It's not stone building. Billions and billions of beings, millions of human beings. Understand? I am using two words. Billions of beings, because Ramanuja and Ranganatha was not just worshipped by human beings. Even the other animals and other beings worshipped him. Billions of beings and millions of human beings. All their sacred sentiments personified stands as Ranganatha's temple. Most of us use devotion or prayer to get something we want, or as a distraction from our sufferings, as a drug to forget our pains and sufferings. It is very few for whom the devotion invokes tyaga and integrity in them. Those few beings and their strength of sacred sentiments stands there as Ranganatha temple. personality who could invoke that kind of a devotion. Ramanuja and Mellayammal is the example of the physics of guru-disciple relationship, and Ramakrishna and Kali is the example of the physics of guru-disciple relationship. Surely Vellayammal did not die. Surely Vellayammal did not die, and she cannot die. Her Tyaga cannot die. She stopped using that body. Once we finish drinking tea or coffee from this cup, how we wash this cup, like that, because she used that body to seduce this Muslim commander and allowed him to touch. I think she dropped it and assumed a new body as washing. A personality like her, I will only write the story this way. That's a fact and truth. Because she allowed him to touch the body for those few hours, she just dropped it and went to Vaikunta, Tirunadu Eginar, to she would have apologized to Ramanuja for letting this Muslim commander to touch her body. Ramanuja would have said, hey, it's okay, what is there? It is just part of the drama. I can visualize the whole conversation, how it would have been in Tirunadu, in Vaikunta. And to protect Guru and Guru's temple and Sangha, to protect Ramanuja, Ranganatha and Ramanuja Sangha, the kind of a tyaga. So essence of today's satsang, come to conscious decisions and conclusions about how your guru-disciple relationship should be, and after that it is all only about Tyaga. That's it. Vaimi is poison, Tyaga is Amrita. That is why Upanishads again and again declare Tyage naika amritatvamanasu. It's only by Tyaga immortality is achieved, Amritatva is reached. So let's sit. Today morning I already gave the homework for all the Adi Kailashavasis. Let's pen down our conscious conclusions and decisions about Guru-disciple relationship and our day-to-day life. Next few days, let's do that job. And then after that, it is all about doing the right. Tyaga, that's it. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, Maha Sadashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.